That's what this pandemic is. It's a fear. It's fear, this pandemic.
Everything that man said was indisputably true.
The Chinese coronavirus will get worse. Its effects will be far more disruptive than they are right now. That is not a guess. It is inevitable, no matter what they're telling you. Let's hope everyone stops lying about that, and soon. Coronavirus as a story has been building for months. It's not new. Most people in the media were not paying attention, but we noticed China's coronavirus keeps spreading, and there are alarming signs, genuinely alarming signs, that country's communist government is hiding just how bad things are in that country. You should be concerned. We are. What began as a regional outbreak in the city of Wuhan, China, is now spreading across Europe. We haven't faced a medical crisis like this in living memory. We know the coronavirus constitutes a major threat to the country. Of course it does. The Chinese coronavirus is a major event. It will affect your life. And by the way, it's definitely not just the flu. In a typical year, the flu in this country has a mortality rate of about 1 in 1,000. The overall death rate for this virus, by contrast, is as high as 3.4%. China is the world's most sophisticated authoritarian government. Its leaders have shut down entire cities, dragged people from their homes in an effort to curb coronavirus. But it hasn't worked. Take a look at a grocery store in Milan. The shelves are bare. Panicked shoppers buying in bulk as in a natural disaster, which this is. And it's moving fast. The Chinese coronavirus epidemic turns out to be just that, an epidemic. There's no denying that now. First, we're only at the beginning of all of this. We're pretty certain of that. Dr. Anthony Fauci said as much over the weekend. The White House reaction to coronavirus so far has been uneven and limp. The U.S. government has spent weeks telling you that masks don't protect the public from coronavirus. That is a lie. In 1918, Woodrow Wilson's White House downplayed the Spanish influenza and refused to take obvious precautions to slow its spread. It will be just a few weeks until we are where Italy is now. In a few months, if nothing stops the virus, there will be millions of cases here. People you know will get sick. Some may die. This is real. That's the point of this script, to tell you that. Global pandemics are inevitable. There's too much movement to keep viruses isolated. We should acknowledge that. Boris Johnson is clearly in danger tonight, and that's a bad sign. Johnson is in his mid-50s and hale enough to lead a country. If this can happen to him, a lot of us should be worried, and we are worried. For those aged 70 to 79, the death rate is about 8%. For those over 80, it's nearly 15%. Truth is, we have no real idea how many Americans are infected. According to the official count, this country has recorded more than 500 cases of the virus and suffered at least 24 deaths. The real number is without question far higher than that. Keep in mind that 5.5 million people ride the New York City subway every day. Worried yet? People you trust, people you probably voted for, have spent weeks minimizing what is clearly a very serious problem. It's just partisan politics, they say. Calm down. In the end, this is just like the flu, and people die from that every year. Coronavirus will pass, and when it does, we will feel foolish for worrying about it. That's their position, but they're wrong.
That's what this pandemic is. It's a fear. It's fear, this pandemic.
Indisputably true.
Assuring people that everything will be fine. We don't know that. And there are alarming signs, genuinely alarming signs. You should be concerned. We are. A lot of us should be worried. And we are worried. Worried yet?